Hey friends, welcome to Wednesday. Hope you've had a good day so far and you're ready to do some math. We're going to make it quick today. Since you're getting so good at doing math chat, we're just going to do math chat together. And I'm going to try to kind of lead you a little bit, but I want you to try to do as much of it on your own as you can, okay? So I'm just going to get right to it. Let's go ahead and share the screen with the math chat for the day. And we're gonna first look at this. This thing says, oh, by the way, we're on math chat number 7. So you can get out math chat number 7. I'll give you a minute to do that. And in this first box here, I see a dog and he has a number on him. What number is that? Yeah, 12, number 12. One group of 10 and 2 extra ones. That makes 12. I told you 10 was an important number. 10 and 2 together make 12. Now, down below on these bones are different combinations of numbers, 2 parts, part plus part. Now, when we put these 2 parts together, if they make 12, then we're going to circle the bone. If it doesn't make 12, then we are not going to circle the bone. So I've made a little page. I thought we could use, there are different strategies you can use to add 2 parts together or add 2 numbers together, but I thought today we might just try using a number line. So I have created a page with a number line and I put the problems right here, okay? So you can circle it on your paper if it does equal 12, like it says on the dog, and if it doesn't equal 12, do not circle. So let's look at the first one, 9 plus 3. Now, kind of like counting on, I like to start with the bigger number. So I'm going to find 9 on my number line, and I'm adding 3 more. Adding means I'm adding to it. We're joining 2 numbers. So is my answer going to be bigger than what I started with or smaller? Yeah, it's going to be bigger because I'm starting with 9 and I'm adding 3 more. So let's jump 3, let's make 3 hops to the right on the number line. So I'm starting with 9, we're going to add 3. 9 plus 1, 2, 3. Where did I land? I think that's a 12. So 9 plus 3 does equal 12. So I'm going to circle. Whoa! I don't like that circle. Let's try this. What? Let's try this one. That's a little bit better to do. Okay, so we would circle 9 plus 3 because yes, it does equal 12. Let's go to the next one. This is subtraction. This means we start with the whole number and then we take some away. Now, if you start with the whole number and you take some away, are you going to end up with a bigger number or a smaller number? Smaller, because you're starting with the whole and you're taking part of it away. So let's look here. We are starting with the number 6. So I'm going to go to number 6 on my number line. That's the first number in my subtraction problem. Now, minus means I'm taking away. So I'm starting with 6 and I'm going to take away 6. It's kind of weird. So since I'm taking away, my number's going to get smaller. So I'm going to move to the left on the number line. So I'm starting at my starting point, number 6, and let's make 6 hops backwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I'm not even on the number line anymore. That must be 0. And you know what? That makes sense. If I start with 6 and then I take away the 6, I don't have any left. So 6 minus 6 equals 0. So that's not 12. I will not circle that one. So let's go to the next one, 5 plus 7. Now, remember, I said when I'm counting on, I like to start with the bigger number and count on the smaller number. But it doesn't matter. You can start on 5 and make 7 hops, or you could start on 7 and make 5 hops. It doesn't matter. But I guess I'll just, since 5 comes first, I think I'll just start on the 5 just to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to start on the 5 part. So I've got starting on 5. Now I'm going to need to make 7 hops. Now I'm adding on 7, so my number will be bigger. I'm starting with 5 and I'm putting 7 in there too. So I'm going to have a bigger number. So let's put our dot on 5, and we're going to make 7 hops to the right to add 7. So here goes, count with me. Oh, let me get a hold of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where did I land? On the 12. That means that, I'm going to see if I can copy this or clone it. Oh boy, I'm just messing everything up here. That's not working. Let's see, that's what I wanted to do. I'll just copy this little thing. And now I will paste it, and let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to circle 5 plus 7 because that did equal 12. Let's go to 10 plus 2. We're adding, there's a plus sign. So I'm putting 2 parts together. My number's going to be bigger. I'm going to start on the 10. So let me move it here. I'm starting with 10. And how many hops do I need to make? Yeah, 2, because I'm adding on 2 more. So I'm starting with 10, and I'm going to make 2 hops. 1, 2. Where did I land? I landed on the 12. So that means that 10 plus 2 more equals 12. So I would circle that one. Here's the next one, 8 plus 4. I'm looking at a plus sign, so I'm putting these 2 parts together. So I am going to start on the 8. So I'm going to put my dot on the 8. And I'm going to add 4 more. So that means I'm going to make 4 hops to the right on the number line because I'm adding on. I'm going to get more, my number's going to get bigger. So I'm starting on 8, so we're going to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I land? 12. So 8 plus 4 also equals 12. Way to go. And my last one is 12 plus 0. That means 12 plus nothing. So I'm going to start on 12 and I'm going to make 0 hops. So what does that make the answer? 12. So I would also circle 12 plus 0. So the only one we did not circle was 6 minus 6, because if you had 6 cookies and you took away the 6 cookies, you would have none left. That doesn't equal 12. So there we go. Okay, so we've done that one. The next one says, what is 2 less than 18? That means 2 smaller than 18. Well, for that one, we could use a number line, but I think I'll use the hundreds chart. I'm going to start on 18, and I'm going to go to the left because less means I'm taking some away. So I want to take 2 away from 18. So I'm going to start on 18. 1 less, I would move 1 to the left, and that would be 17. 17 is 1 less than 18. But I want to know what is 2 less than 18. So I'm going to move twice. 17 is 1 less. 16 is 2 less than 18. So in that blank, you would write, whoa, getting ahead of myself here. In the blank, you would say that 2 less than 18, oh, here I go again trying to write, would be 16. 16 is 2 less than 18. Now we're going to use the old hundreds chart for the next one. It says we're going to count backward from 30. Okay, so let's do it. Are you ready? 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. You say it. 20, 19, 18, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We counted backward from 30. We started at 30 and we went backward to the left and we ended on 1. Way to go. Okay, so our next one says, how many? How many do we have here now? Okay, well, I've made a little bit bigger one. So we've got one 10 frame that is completely full. And so I don't even have to count those red dots. I just know that that is 10. That is a group of 10. If that 10 frame is all the way full, there's 10. So I've got one group of 10. And then on the second 10 frame, these are my extra ones. Now, if the top row is filled, I know that that is automatically 5 because a 10 frame has 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. So I've got 10 here, one group of 10. Then I've got 5. Let's count on 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the question asked me, what would it be if I had one more? So right now, I've got a 10 and 9 extra ones. What is 10 and 9 extra ones? Do you know? It is 9. Oh, that does not look good. 19, right? So right now I've got 19, but it's asking me, what will it be if I have one more? So I'm going to add one more. So now I've got 10 and another 10. So 19 and one more, if you're counting, you would say 19, 20, right? So the number is 20. 10 and 10 make 20, two groups of 10. That is why we put a 2 in the tens place to show that I've got two groups of 10. And now, do I have any extra ones? No extra ones, just two full groups of 10. So I've got to put something in the ones place. So I just put a 0. This means 2 10s and 0 extra ones, 20. So the answer on this one more, would be 20. 19 plus one more is 20. Okay, this says create a number sentence. The two parts, it's hard to see on your paper, I know. So you have to look at mine. There's a blue part and there is a green part. The blue part has 4. So the first part in my equation or my number sentence is 4. 4 blue plus I'm adding on how many greens? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 greens. So 4 blue, that's the first part, plus 4 greens, that's the second part. 4 and 4, where did we end up? That equals 8. That's a doubles fact. 4 plus 4 is 8. So the two parts went together to make the whole. Okay, almost done. We're doing great. This next one says decompose and compose. Decompose means take apart a number. Now the number that we're supposed to do is 41. 41 has something in the tens place and something in the ones place. I've made a little sheet for us. So 41 is 4 in the tens place, which means we have 4 groups of 10. 4 groups of 10. There are 10, 10, 10, 10. So that means there are 4 tens. Now, if you counted by tens, you could say 10, 20, 30, 40, because 4 groups of 10 really is 40. And that's why we put a 4 in the tens place to show that there are 4 groups of 10, but that really means 40. And then there is one extra little 1 over here. So 41 is really 40, 4 groups of 10 is 40, plus 1 extra. So if I'm going to decompose and compose the number, I'm going to say 41 is equal to how many tens? How many groups of 10? It was equal to 4 groups of 10. 4 is in the tens place. And how many ones? What's in the ones place? Just 1. So 4 tens and 1 1. But what that really means, if there's a 4 in the tens place, it really means that there are 4 tens, which is 10, 20, 30, 40. 4 tens is really 40 plus 1 more. So 41 is really 40 plus 1. Okay, let's look at our word problem for the day. Chester, I guess Chester's a dog, has 12 chew toys. Some are on the floor. Some, I don't know how many, but he has 12 in all. The whole group is 12. Some, a part of that 12, are on the floor. But I don't know how many that is, but some are on the floor. And 8 of that group is in a basket. 8 are in a basket. How many are on the floor? Okay, let's think about what we know. Let's go to my little sheet that I made here. And let's think about what we know. Chester, the dog, he has a group of 12 chew toys. I just made bones. We're like they're chew toy bones. Let's count to make sure I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, he says that some are on the floor, okay? But it didn't tell me how many. It just said some. So I really don't know. But what I do know is that out of the 12, there are 8 toys in the basket. So I took the 12 bones and I circled 8, a group of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let's see. Let me try again. I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this part of the whole is in the basket. Now I want to know how many are not in the basket or how many are on the floor. That's why I have a question mark here. Well, wouldn't it make sense that if these 8 are in the basket, the leftover part would be what's on the floor? That's what I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the other part of that should be on the floor. Now let's look at that. It's kind of like this. We know the whole group is 12. We had 12 to start with. We know part of that 12, 8, are in a basket. And we want to know the other part. So we found out that the other part is 4 because that is what was left on the floor after we took out the 8. Now, another way to do it is we could say, okay, we know that 8 are in a basket, and we know that they have 12 all together. So if I would had 8, how many more would I need to get up to 12? And that will be the amount that is sitting on the floor. So let's start at 8. That's the number we know. And let's see how many hops it takes us to get to 12. Okay, so let's start at 8. It's not working. Well, I'll just pretend 1, 2, 3, 4 hops to get to 12. So 12 is equal to 8. And the other part that we didn't know is 4. 8 plus 4 equals 12. So the missing number that we didn't know was 4. If there are 8 in the basket, there are 4 chew toys on the floor. Okay, well, I hope that has been fun for you. I really want you to continue to practice your looking at your solid shapes and looking for them around the house. You know, something one of my friends, Juliana, told me that she did, and this is kind of cool. She went around her house, and this is really more about a not a solid shape, but a flat shape. She went around her house. Most windows are rectangles, right? So she went around and she counted how many windows were in her whole house. I think she said there were 54. Most of them were rectangle shaped, but she said that there was one, and I can't even find my circle here. There was one that was a circle shape because her brother has a circle window in his bathroom or something, either in his bedroom or his bathroom. So, hey, that would be something cool for you to do. Go around your house and see how many windows you have in all. And you can also let me know if they are rectangular shaped or if they're circular shaped, or who knows, maybe some of your windows are square. I don't know. That might be something fun to do. So anyway, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. And I look forward to it. Bye.